On the beginning of 27 March, on 21-day lockdown of the region of Elongo and Commerce region was announced. Interregional travel was forbidden, including Okahanja and Rehoboth. Therefore, many businesses, many markets, bars were closed, which affect many economical and physically, and therefore the government also supplies the household that were cut due to non-payment that was ordered to reconnect in order for people to use the water free.
My experience was exceptionally different in a way that this is a new experience for every, not just Namibians, but for any other person in the world. We had never gotten to live a life where movements and mostly all economic activities are halted nationally and globally. So for me, this has been a very, not just different, but difficult season because I had to adapt a new way of living, and it did not happen. It did not have or need to happen overnight, since it has taken long, and I believe it hasn't still gotten back to normal. So I am personally still processing a new way of living, as in to contribute to combating this new pandemic. I would also love to inform or to remind us that it takes everyone to tango in this case. It shouldn't be the government's sole responsibility to keep everyone safe, but every Namibian should take responsibility by taking precautionary measures that are put there, not just that are put there, but that are necessary to keep each individual safe. So we should try to wash our hands when necessary, or yes, because in this case it's necessary all the time, sanitize as much as possible, put on the masks in public, and when you shouldn't be outside, just be inside, because I believe that is a primary precautionary measure after all.
My first-hand experience was actually almost the same as hers, but I would like to indicate to you here that before the stage 1 lockdown, we actually drove out of WINDHOEK, and I realized that when I went to visit my family in the north, people were actually rejecting me, you know. So they actually had the belief that people who are actually coming from WINDHOEK were at more, you know, a risk of being exposed to the virus. So this has actually affected me in different ways, because I really have to sit with people and actually distance myself from them where that was possible. And it was quite a very cumbersome process for me to actually feel accepted at home. So, but COVID-19 has actually affected me in many different ways, ranging from my economic situation and my social situation back in the home.